Detective Rainy Night. This is a new indie horror game. There's been a few of these detective games. I haven't played any of them, but this one just came out. I'm interested to see. It's at a hotel that I'm very familiar with. But this one has a disclaimer that says Detective Rainy Night is inspired by elements of Iberian Peninsula mythology. While some similarities may be noticed, the game's story is not intended to be a faithful representation of that mythology. So keep that in mind. But I'm excited to see what this one's all about. Let's... Lightning. Go. Go. Like Spain? I'm not sure. Is that Spain? Oh, really? Okay. To interact, place the pointer over the objects. If you can interact, a new white circle will appear. I recommend that you use a notebook to write down what you think is most important. At the end of the game, you will have to answer some questions, and they will not be easy. Remember, everybody get out your notepads, take notes. Okay, we can't use the notebook yet. I am over the objective. Yeah, it's the motel from the other game we played, yeah. Different name of the hotel, though. No. Well, maybe. It could be part of that bus stop motel. This motel's been used a few times. The last time I remember this motel was that one where we were in a room and there was a dude next door killing people, and we looked through the hole in the wall and he was just murdering a fool. How we doing, Mang? Hey, Mang. Good evening. Do you have any rooms available? Good evening, sir. Yes, we have a few rooms available. I would like to stay for the night. How much does it cost? 30... yeah, I forgot that currency. Per night. But if you book more than one night, it's 25 per night. That's a nice discount, but I will only stay for tonight. Thank you. 30 quid. Squids. You don't look well. A rough day? A tiring day. I've been driving for many hours. And what brings you to such a remote place? I'm investigating some disappearances in the area. I've heard something about that. Are you a police officer or a private detective? Maybe that's too many questions. I should be the one asking. Marcos! I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to bother you. I'm just very curious. Too curious, Marcos. Don't worry. I was joking. I'm a police officer. But for now, you're not a suspect. For now, Marcos. I'm glad to hear that. Here is your key. It's room number 18. I need your name and ID number. My name is Iker Carmona, and my ID number is 488-655-878C. Doxed. All set. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good night. By the way, my name is Marcos, all I know. If you need anything, I'll be here all night. Also, don't go out at night. There are many wild animals in this area, and also a lot of superstitions. Sir, please, you can't go there. What are you hiding in there, Marcos? What you watching? Alright, I'm out of here. It's just Marcos. Unless there's two people named Marcos. Wait. Oh, 18's up here. Alright. Alright. We got a little flat screen. Oh, yeah. See, in the other game, you just popped the hole in the wall was behind this picture. We popped the picture off the wall. And then we looked in there, and the guy was just like... with a knife. Not doing what maybe that looked like. Anyway, let's go. Leave your belongings on the table first. Okay. There's my notebook. Let's shut these curtains. No? Okay, let's sleep with the curtains open so all the weirdos can look in and be weird. Morning. Top of the morning to you. Go see why they're arguing. 1 second. Pop. Just standing outside when it's raining. It truly is a rainy night. Hey guys, hey. Who are you? Oh, okay. Well, forget you then. You look like you like to eat. Good morning. What's going on? Salvatore Chris, and who the hell are you? My name is Iker. I'm a police officer. Calm down and tell me what happened. This is crazy. We can't get out of here. There's no way. What do you mean? Are you not listening to me? You can't go out. The cars don't work. There is no coverage or electricity. This fog doesn't let you see anything. We are far from any town. We're in Silent Hill. Sir, I've already told you to calm down. I'm sure we'll get service back soon. It's probably just a network issue. And the cars? Why won't the cars work? Salvatore, there has to be an explanation. Just calm down. I'm perfectly calm. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, but I won't repeat myself. I'll throw you onto that car hood. Mr. Iker, last night there was a warning from the authorities on the radio. In the notice they talked about a big storm. They recommended not leaving the house. Perhaps the electrical failure was due to the storm. But the thing about the cars is strange. Well, we'll have to wait then, Marcos. Are there emergency supplies? Do you have any working phones? Yes, sir. There is enough food in the kitchen for a few days. I have corded phone connected to a small emergency generator, but it doesn't work. It makes a strange noise. Sounds good, Blue? I'll try using it. He's in the office, sir. You might as well ask all the motel guests. Talk to the guests and try to use the office phone. There is a list of guests in the office. They will be near your rooms. All right. Hey, man. Good morning. I'm Iker, a police officer. I'm talking to all the guests to see if they need anything. Fabio? Hello, Iker. I'm Fabio Carrillo. Something's wrong. Can you feel it? What do you mean? I don't know how to explain it. There's something strange in the air, in the atmosphere. Okay, Fabio, we're all a bit worried. We don't know what happened, but it's likely that the storm has affected more than we thought. No, sir, it wasn't the storm. It's this place. I knew I shouldn't have come here, but last night I was so hungry, so hungry. It was unbearable. I had to come. To a hotel? Motel? Unbearable? How long had you gone without eating? I had eaten a couple of hours earlier. It was when I got close to this place that my hunger started to grow. You sure about that, sir? Fabio, we don't know how long we're going to be isolated in this motel. We should ration the food and water. Don't worry, sir. I won't touch the food. You can trust me. Once I arrived, the hunger disappeared. If you feel that strong hunger again, let me know. I wouldn't want to have to lock up the kitchen. One more thing. What did you mean when you said you shouldn't have come to this place? People talk, sir. There are many legends about this place. Disappearances, strange things, supernatural creatures. We have a lot of respect for this place. I don't believe in those things, but thanks for the warning, Fabio. I understand, sir, but I can't say the same thing. Well, we can't open the notebook yet, which tells me that it's probably not important yet. Nothing being said is important. Do we have a problem, Salvatore? Do we have a problem? Mr. Eicher, the phone is in the... I'm watching you. Okay, we got Nicholas and Maria in room 2. Okay, remember this. 2, 4, 7, 11, 15, 18. I'm 18. Salvatore we just talked to, but we can still knock on that door. 2, 4, 7, 11, 15. How we doing, ma'am? Everything good in here? Nice hat. Good morning. My name is Eicher. Are you Nicholas's wife? Good morning. For you, maybe. Yes. Unfortunately, I am the wife of that idiot. My name is Maria Ribs. I don't think it's a good time to talk. Why you gotta be mean to your husband like that, huh? Can't you just be nice? Is that necessary? You're talking to an officer here. Do you have to be insulting him like that? We'll get through this quicker if you don't. Neither now nor ever will it be a good time, so start talking or leave. I don't care. Are we gonna have a problem, ma'am? What the hell do you want? Just hit her right upside the head with my shot glass. Just Your husband told me your phones aren't working. Is that right? Actually, we never talked to her husband yet. The game probably assumed that we were going to talk to the husband first, but we didn't. If my husband already told you, why are you asking me again? No, the phones aren't working. Neither the car, nor the lights. This is a damn mess! I understand you're upset, but it's not my fault. Eicher, why don't you go bother someone else? I'm not in the mood for questions. Well, guess what, you son of a bitch? I don't give a fuck what you are in the mood for. I will take you downtown. I don't know where that is because we're kind of stranded, but I'll slam you against the wall. Okay. Sorry. I got a little worked up. Now, all right, Maria, I'll come back later. I can't wait. Why does she gotta be like that? You know? Why can't you just be nice? This is why police brutality is a thing. Listen. I'm against that. But what I'm also against is people with attitudes for no reason at all. All right. I didn't do nothing to you. Did I strand you here? I didn't even meet you. I just met you, and you're treating me like it's my fault. How about you grow up and take responsibility for your own actions instead of blaming everyone else? I know the type. I'm out of here. Hello, sir. Good morning. I'm Iker, police officer. I'm trying to find a working phone. Good morning, Iker. I'm Nicholas Lind. Sorry, but neither my phone nor my wife's is working. Do you need anything? We don't know how long we'll be stuck here. I like it. Like what? Have you seen that woman? I think her name is Elena Bilches? She's gorgeous. I don't mind being stuck here with her. Didn't you say you were with your wife? Yes, my wife is fine for a while, but you always need something more, don't you think? Nicholas, I'm not interested in your love life. No offense. I need to know if everything's okay, or if you need anything. Come on, Iker. Add a little spice to life. Do you have Elena's number? I'm sure you want something with her, too. This is not a joke. We could be in a really serious situation, and you're only thinking about extramarital affairs. I like to enjoy life, Iker. You should try it. Do whatever you want, but don't make things harder for me. I don't want any fights or arguments. We're all already too nervous. I can't promise anything. In your defense, there's no defense for you in general because you're kind of a sleazeball. You two probably deserve each other, but she's crazy. Go into room 4. How we doing? Good morning. My name is Iker. I'm a police officer. I'm talking to all the guests to see if anyone needs anything. Felicia. Ask that witch. Have you not spoken to her yet? She's from the Bilches family. I'm sure she has everything she wants. Have you seen how she dresses? Why is it that some people are so lucky and others are so unlucky? What's your name? I'm Felicia Hamill. But what does it matter? Felicia, I'll decide what matters and what doesn't. Right now, it's important for you to tell me if you need anything. We don't know how much longer we're going to be stuck here. You're giving her attitude, but you refuse to give the other lady attitude. I would have told her to shut her pie hole down there. Stuck. Why? Well, it seems that the vehicles are not working. The roads are closed because a big storm is approaching, and furthermore, it seems that no mobile phones are working. Does your phone have any coverage? And some battery? Oh god, now that you mention it, I don't have signal. I thought it was just because we're in the middle of nowhere. And how is it possible that the vehicles aren't working? How is that possible? My car worked perfectly last night, and now it doesn't? What sense does that make? Right now, I don't know. I don't understand nothing. I'm surprised too. In 2024, is it really impossible to communicate with anyone? Guess so. In places this remote, when the weather's bad, it's pretty common to lose communication. And the fact that we've lost communication and all the cars have stopped working, doesn't that make all of us suspects? I understand your concern, and I know it's a strange situation, but we can't lose our cool. First, I need to make sure everyone is okay. Then I'll start looking for a culprit. Can I help you? I'd rather you didn't. If you see something suspicious, let me know. But don't go interrogating anyone. It could be dangerous. Okay. Okay, still can't open notebook. Okay, room number 7. Wait, who was in room number 7? Maybe it was that guy. Room number 11. So we're going upstairs. So, good morning. Sorry to bother you. My name is Iker. Hello, Iker. I'm Elena Bilches. I hope you have a good reason for bothering me. Are you busy? I'm just asking around to see if anyone has cell signal or needs anything. I'm not busy. I'm annoyed. In 1 hour, I should be closing an important deal, and instead I'm stuck here. And no, I don't have any signal. I understand, Elena. We all want to get on with our lives, but it's not possible. Do you need anything? I'm asking all the guests, because we just don't know how long we'll be stuck here. Are you a philanthropist? That's a big word for me, dog. But I didn't know how to say it, but I stumbled through it, you know what I mean? Or, yeah. Let's just say my job requires me to help people. I'm an officer. I see. Iker the cop. Can you get me out of here? If I don't make it to the meeting, I'll lose a good deal. Obviously not. Alright, how much? How much what? How much money will it take for you to change your mind? Bribing a law enforcement officer is a crime. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Wow, the one honest cop, and I get locked in with him. Well, what would you want me to do, even if I took all of your money as payment? There's nothing I can do. I don't have any magical powers that can get us out of here. What was the other number? 15. Hello? Who lived in... We have to go look to see who lived in 15. Oh, that was Salvatore. So he's downstairs. And then me. 7. Fabio. We talked to Fabio. We've talked to everybody. Okay, let's try to use the office phone. What a strange sound. I better ask the other motel guests to see if anyone has coverage. I already asked. Talk to Mark. Hey, Marcos. I spoke with all the guests, and no one's phone is working. Any idea why? I don't know what we can do, Mr. Iker. I suppose we just have to wait until the outage is fixed. Still, the fact that the vehicles aren't working is strange. Haven't you seen anyone suspicious? This seems deliberate. No, sir. While I was in the office, I haven't seen anyone other than the guests. Then it must have been one of the guests. Mr. Iker, I don't think it was a guest. Who do you think it was then? I've lived here all my life, sir. I've never seen a storm like this before. I only know the local legends about strange things happening during big storms, and they're not good. Now I'm curious, can you tell me one of those legends? Even if it's just to pass the time? I don't know much, sir. Only what my grandfather used to tell me. He said that every 100 years for 5 days a massive storm would isolate part of the region. And what happened to the people caught in the storm? Well, there are several versions. Some say they've disappeared without a trace, while others say they died violently, and some say that those who returned were no longer the same people. I couldn't tell you which legend is true. Well, let's hope none of them are true. God willing, Mr. Iker. Why don't you go eat something? I haven't seen you eat since you arrived last night. Good idea, Marcos. I'm going to go make something to eat. We'll talk later. Go to the kitchen and make something to eat. Okay. Put a saucepan on the camping stove. Did it. Put a can of food in the saucepan. What do we got here? Is this chili? Or is that dog food? We have no room to be picky. Go to your room to rest. All right. Hey, Fabio, you take care of things around here, all right? You looking a little hungry. Still can't use the notebook. Nothing important yet. But we're soaking in information. We're soaking in information. Still can't use the notebook. Why don't we sneak out through the back? What? Hello, Felicia. No need to knock so hard on the door. What's going on? Iker, something has happened. What do you mean? The receptionist, Marcos, has locked himself in the office storeroom and he won't come out. He's having a panic attack. Really? I'll go talk to him. But that's not all. Salvatore's car, that nice blue one at the entrance, is wrecked. What do you mean by wrecked? What's wrong with the car? Wake up, Iker. It's wrecked. It's like something really big stepped on it. Didn't you hear the crash? Salvatore's furious. I'd better go see what happened. Well, that's not good. Alright. The cop again. You better do your job right this time. Salvatore, how about I stick the monster on you next? Maybe I'm the one behind it. What if it's me? You better treat me with some respect around here. What happened? Have you seen my car? It's wrecked. It must have been Marcos, no doubt. I don't know how, but he's involved. I'm going to find out what happened. Now, how would he do all that, Salvatore? Give me an explanation. Officer Iker, I swear it wasn't me. Okay, Marcos, it's fine. Come out and explain what happened. I promise nothing will happen to you. I can't. It's going to come back for sure. Come out, you coward. What did you do to my car? Salvatore, calm down. Let him explain. Get the fuck out of the office. I don't really know what I saw. It was like a dark shadow. It moved really fast. It jumped on the car and disappeared. What nonsense are you talking about? Have you seen the scratch on it? It looks like what's the thing from Fallout? Like a death claw. It looked like a death claw jumped on your car, and you think it was Marcos? Marcos, can you give me a more detailed description? What you're saying sounds strange. I can't, Officer Iker. It was like a shadow. I don't know anything else. I ran and locked myself in. You all should do the same. Can an animal do that to a car? I don't know, Salvatore. I'm going to check out the car to see if I can find any clues. What if he's right? Maybe that animal will come back. Oh, now you're in belief. Before you were just yelling at him. You don't know what you know. You don't even know. It's more likely that whatever it is, it's more scared of us than we are of it. I doubt it will come back. Now how would you know that? I sure hope so. Alright, well, there's gigantic claw marks. 4 of them? These scratches have gone through the sheet metal of the car. Can an animal do this? What kind of animal would it be? 4. The impact was so strong that the door fell. A dirty piece of cloth. It would be strange for an animal to wear clothes. This is very strange. I don't think any animal or a person could do something like this. So what happened? I have no idea. What if we asked the others to see if anyone saw something? Exactly. Someone must have seen that thing. Alright, but I'll handle questioning. Everyone. Agreed? I'll handle questioning everyone. Agreed? Obviously. I'm not going to do your job. Iker, I can help. I love investigating. Elena Bilches is hiding something. I'm sure of it. Felicia, seriously, don't do anything and don't accuse anyone without evidence. I mean it. I need to figure out what happened. Yeah, Felicia. You can use a notebook to write things down and solve the case. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Don't worry. Alright, partner. I'll be around. Keep an eye on these things. Okay. From this moment on, you will be able to access your notebook whenever you want. If your notebook, Iker will write down the important things he finds along the way. Later, the notebook will help you solve the case. Okay. Okay. And then we have the occupied room, so then we don't have to memorize or keep going back to the other things, so that's cool. Okay. There we go. Alright. Sir. You gonna keep looking at me like that, sir? Hmm? Have some fucking respect. Hello, Nicholas. I'm questioning all guests to see if I can understand what happened. I don't know what happened. I was too focused on admiring the beauty of the place, if you know what I mean. Nicholas, you're a sick person. You know that? You didn't see or hear anything? I assure you, if it had been a woman who wrecked that car, I would even know the color of her eyes, as long as she was beautiful, of course. Okay, Nicholas. We'll talk later. He's weird. How you doing, Fabio? Hi, Fabio. Have you seen anything that might help me understand what happened? I told you, something strange is going on, and you can feel it. I must admit, it is strange, which is why I'd like to understand what happened. First, the storm is getting stronger. Then the electrical devices and even the car stop working, and now the attack by something. We don't even know what it is. I understand. You're worried. I am too. But we need to stay calm. Have you seen anything that I should know about? It happened in less than a second. I only saw something dark without a form. Did that thing destroy the car? What do you think it was? Yes, it destroyed the car, and I don't know what it is. Alright, Fabio. If you remember anything, let me know. Thanks, Fobs. Can I ask you some questions? Seriously, Iker? Am I a suspect? Everyone's a suspect. Don't give me attitude. Don't flare your nostrils up at me. Everyone is a suspect. And if you're such a good investigator like you think you are, you should already know that. You get to wiggle out of this because you act like you're my friend. You're not. I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. So you will answer my questions. Yes. Basically what I said. Alright. All for the sake of the investigation. I was in my room since I had been watching Elena Bilches for quite a while when I suddenly heard a loud noise. When I went outside, I saw Salvatore's car was wrecked, but that's it. Why do you hate Elena Bilches so much? I don't hate her. Well, actually, I do. She's a millionaire who doesn't deserve what she has. Why do you think she doesn't deserve it? I can't explain it. Something inside me just tells me she's bad. People with that much money could share a little, you right? Don't waste my time. Alright, I'll keep watching from around here. Do I ask him questions? No? We good? No? Okay. Sorry about your car. What's up, Elena? You better watch your background here, Elena, because people are gunning for you for no reason other than the fact that you have money. And that's very weird. And you see that guy over there? He's like over there. He's like an older kind of guy. Don't ever go into the same room as him alone. Thanks. Hello, Elena. May I ask you a few questions? This is a disaster. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're all worried. We don't know what's happening. I don't care about the others. I should be closing $1 million deal. And here I am, surrounded by farmers and wild animals. And weirdos, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Elena. Either we help each other, or we won't be able to get out of here. Something or someone has destroyed Salvatore's car. Next time it could attack one of us. I'm sorry, Iker. You're right. I haven't seen anything. I just heard a loud noise. And when I went out, I saw the car wrecked. That's it. All right, Elena. Thank you. It looks like once I leave the notebook, it kind of does that thing with my mouse. You can see it. So you have to pause the game and hit continue, and then it's fine. A little mini glitch. Do you want to know how much I don't want to talk to your bitch ass? You look like a lady with an attitude. Hello, Maria. Can I ask you some questions? I haven't seen or heard anything. Why are we turning? Are you sure? Any small detail could help me a lot. Whoa! What do I have to do to be left alone? Maria, we're in a bad situation. It could be dangerous. I think it's time for us to help each other. We're cut off, with limited food and water. It seems like there are wild animals or worse. Do I look like a cop? Go and do your job already. I can't wait to get... This is a nightmare. Jab this pen. Do you have to have such an attitude, Maria? You better hope you don't survive this, or I'm going to take you to jail for obstructing an investigation for being a dickhead. You want to do me a favor? You want to go beat her ass for me? Thanks. Marcos, are you okay? I don't know what to tell you, Officer Eicher. Do you want to come out? Nothing's going to happen to you. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not coming out. If you had seen what I saw, you'd be locked in here too. I understand, Marcos, but you'll need to eat and drink something. Don't worry, I have some food and water here. You should be more concerned about hiding. Alright, I won't force you to come out. I'm going to prepare some food. If you need anything, you know where I am. Sir, I've connected some kitchen appliances to a temporary battery, but it won't last long. Please, have something hot to eat. Yeah, you guys get walking. Get stepping. Everybody back to their rooms. You guys going over there? Everybody get all back to your rooms. You too. Especially you. Get back in your goddamn room. Now. I'm just gonna tell everyone that you two did it. Pick up a lasagna. Lasagna! How'd we get this here? Delicious. We're eating it like down here though, it's like off screen. We're like eating it on an angle. Nice, Flynn. Alright, go to your room. It's so demanding. Hey, Fabio, I just want you to know I don't trust any of these people. The only one I slightly trust... I mean, Marcos is over there. He's acting weird, but he's obviously seen... Marcos is probably okay. And Elena, she has money. Is probably okay. I don't trust her because she jumps to conclusions. She's going to do something stupid. She's going to, like, try to take justice into her own hands. You know what I mean, Fabio? So we gotta keep a... We have to watch out for her. We don't want her to do nothing, all right? I'm going to go to my room now, though. Beggars can't be choosers, Flynn. Talk to Marcos in the office. Okay. Are we gonna... I was gonna ask if you were gonna take a shower, but we probably... Okay, let me look in my notebook real quick. I don't think I can add anything to it. Can I? Marcos didn't make it. Alright. Felicia, stay there. Don't come in. Eicher, oh my god. What happened? Is that Marcos? Yes, it's Marcos. Please, don't look. I can't believe it. This is a nightmare. Felicia, I need your help. This is really important. You need to focus. Tell me, Iker. What can I do? We need to gather all the guests. We're going to have a meeting in the kitchen. Can you tell everyone? Don't say anything about Marcos. Just tell them it's very urgent. All right, Iker. I'll go right away. Be nice to Elena. Oof. Oof. He got de-armed and de-legged. His head's over here. His leg's over here. His arm's over here. Other arms here. Legs here. Just, you know, it kind of like, you know, like when, like, that old school, like, torture thing where they hooked you each limb to a horse or whatever? It kind of looked like that happened to him. Drawn and quartered? Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. I know some of you already know what's happened, and the truth is, we're in a really urgent situation. We have no communication with anyone. We're hundreds of kilometers from the nearest town, and something is attacking us. The rain is getting heavier each time. Elaine is right. The rain is getting heavier. Still, as you all know, a few hours ago, that thing killed Marcos. I don't want anyone going near the office. We don't know if it's an animal, a person, or something I can't explain. So, what are we supposed to do now? The best thing to do is for everyone to lock themselves in their rooms and stay put. And how are we going to eat? We'll need supplies. Don't worry, I'll take care of distributing the food. And why don't we just grab it now? It's better to ration it. We don't know how long we're going to be stuck here. I'll handle the inventory and food distribution. And that's it. We're just going to wait. Maria, shut the fuck up and sit this one out. Whatever my character said, that is my response. We have to wait for the storm to ease up. And what about Marcos? Are we just going to leave him there? Or where are we going to put him? There's nothing we can do, Felicia. The most important thing now is to keep ourselves safe. Don't we have any weapons? You're a cop. Don't you have a gun? You shut up too, Nicholas. No, we don't have weapons. I only carry my gun when I'm on duty. Great. We've got the smartest cop with us. At least he's doing something. What are you rest of you doing? Yeah! We're not being a nuisance like you, child. You are the biggest nuisance here, Maria. You have been the biggest nuisance here, you and your husband, since I walked into this hotel. The biggest nuisance. And my number one suspect just because I hate you. It's not that you did anything or that I suspect you because I found evidence. It's just because you're a bitch. Cool? Okay, shut up. You old hag. No, it's fine, Felicia. It's fine. I handled it. All right, calm down. This isn't helping anyone. I warned you something's wrong here. I can't explain it, but we're not getting out of here. Right. Let's stay positive. It's better if everyone goes back to their rooms. I'll come by later to bring food. If you see anything strange, let me know. All right, disperse, everyone. You especially. All right, you too. Why are you always running everywhere? All right, it's fine. Can I have an apple? It is closed. Maybe Marcos has the key? Oh, let me go get it off his corpse. Excuse me, Marcos, you got a key? Found Found the key. What is left of him, yep. Take a basket and distribute the food to each room. Leave the food on top of the white chair next to each room. Okay. Oh. Thank you for the number pad. So I love how they keep giving me the number pad in places so I never have to, like, try to figure it out. All right. Do we have to leave a room next to Nicholas's room and Maria? Can't we just let them starve to death? So we got 11 and 15. The other rooms are downstairs. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. No. We'll give them their food last. I guess. I was just going to close it and lock it back up because I didn't trust the other people to not steal all the food. Do you like the storm sound effects? The corpse is in a strange position. It seems that it was praying. Did it die in this position? There are marks of very rapid combustion on the ground. Why would someone put this food here? It seems that the corpse is praying or praising the food. It is very, macabre. Macabre! That word always throws me off because it's not spelled like it's said. Those words are the worst. It seems to have burned quickly. There are still remains of fresh blood. Talk to the guests to find out who the bones are. Maybe it's them. Or one of them. Maria, why? Nicholas, are you okay? Yes, but not for long. Damn it. This orangutan I have as a husband seems to be in heat. Hey, Iker, yeah, we're fine. Although I'm a bit in need of certain things. Okay, Nicholas, tell me what you need, and I'll bring it to you. But remember, you must not go outside under any circumstances. Well, I don't know how to put this. Let's just say you can help me with what I need. Just tell me what you need, and I'll try to get it. Don't worry, I'm here to help. No, Iker, really, it's fine. Are you sure? Oh my god, Iker, you're not getting it. This horny monkey just wants sex. Don't waste your time with his nonsense. Oh, I got it. Felicia, are you there? Felicia, can you hear me? I'm coming in. Felicia? Felicia? Felicia, are you okay? I saw everything. I saw him. I saw how he killed... Who did you see? I can't explain. It's something I've never seen before. He knew I was watching him. Did you see the killer? Killer? I don't think so. It's like a divine punishment. He can command the world as he pleases. What do you mean? The fire burns when he says so. He's not a person or an animal. He's a being. Beyond that, he's come to punish us. I don't know what you've seen, Felicia, but I'm sure fear is making you see things that aren't real. You're scared and tired. You'll understand when you see him. We can't do anything. There's always something we can do. I need your help to keep everyone calm. I'll help you, Iker, but in the end, you'll accept the truth. Okay. Fabio isn't in his room. If no one else is missing, the bones will belong to Fabio. It's terrible. Fabio's a big guy, though. I don't know if those bones fit him. Elena, are you there? Yes, Iker. What's going on? I don't want you to leave, alright? Unless I say otherwise. But what happened, Iker? There's been another murder. No, this is a nightmare. I can't believe this is happening. Don't worry, Elena. I'm doing everything I can to figure out what's going on. Thank you, Iker. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't know what to do. By the way, who died? I'm not sure yet. We'll have another meeting later. Alright, thanks, Iker. Don't know, Flynn. Salvatore, are you there? Yes, I'm here. What's going on? There's been another murder. Is the body so bad that you couldn't even recognize it? I'm afraid so. Right now, I don't exactly know whose body it is. That's why I'm asking all the guests. Oh my god, good luck. I'm not going out there. Later, we need to organize a meeting, and I need everyone to attend. Do you have a plan? Please tell me you have a plan. We're going to discuss what to do together. That's the plan. Alright. We don't have a plan. Oh my god, I'm not in my room. Alright, let's go. cannot believe it didn't take Maria. Hello, everyone. You already know what happened, so I won't waste time on the details. The charred bones are from Fabio Carrillo. I don't know what happened, so if anyone wants to share something, now is the time. Where is Felicia? She's in shock right now. She saw what happened, but she can't explain it. She's in my room right now. We need to do something. There have been 2 deaths in 2 days. It doesn't take a genius to realize that Thing is hunting us. It's true. We need to protect ourselves. I've thought about dividing into 2 groups and having each group stay in a room overnight. That way, we can protect each other. Why not stay all together in one room? Oh, so now you want to be the protector of the people, Maria, do you? Now you want to be interested in this, huh? When your life has very clearly become in danger, where you could be next, now you want to take initiative. Well, shut up and stand back there. The rooms aren't very big, and we need space in case we need to defend ourselves. We could use some kind of weapon, maybe knives from the kitchen. That's a good idea. There are many rooms locked, but I don't know where the keys are. I saw Marcos enter room 9. That's probably where he slept and kept the tools. But where's the key to room 9? I searched his body, but he only had the pantry keys, nothing else. That door doesn't have a lock. It must open in another way. When I saw Marcos enter, the door was already open, but I didn't see him use any key. So how did he open the door? Could it be a magnet key? Maybe, but if we can't find the key, we can force the door open. I don't think we can. The most expensive thing in this motel is the doors. They're reinforced. We could do it. Why would you put reinforced doors in a motel? I don't know, but Marcos said there are wild animals around here at night, so maybe that's why. So, what do we do now? First, we'll make 2 groups. Elena, Felicia, and I will stay in my room. Maria and Nicholas, you can go to Salvatore's room. Is that okay? Is that okay, Nicholas? I mean, you can fuck Salvatore if you want. You need to get that stress off your back so badly. You know, you can go ahead with him if you want. I'll try to open room 9. The rest of you should gather your things and take them to the shared rooms. Disperse! Vamonos! Dave, I'm doing good, man. How you doing? I'm just putting my detective skills on, trying to solve the case. People are taking all of the cereal. There was cereal there before. Now we only have one box of Lion Share's fruit rings. The door doesn't have a lock. How do you open it? This drawing was under the door. It looks like instructions. I'll keep it in the notebook. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, so this is, there's a package. No, is that a seat? It looks like a package next to a door. I mean, listen, sometimes you gotta be the #1 detective rainy night streamer. I mean, sometimes that just happens, man. I gotta look at the notebook again. What is the leaves? It never attacks during the day. Maybe the light bothers him. Leaves, scratches every time it attacks. Maybe it has claws. So one more. The last one doesn't. What is this? It's like people sitting. Maybe it's like is it like a seating area? Got it. What happened there? This guy got ripped apart by a creature. As you can see, limbs gone. There's a creature. I guess the painting was the picture. I never really pieced that painting together. And then the next day, our dude Fabio, he looked like he got lit on fire, if I had to take a guess. May he rest in peace. Did he light himself on fire? Insert the batteries into the satellite phone and the flashlight. Okay. Satellite phone. It looks like a satellite phone. It has some battery. Maybe it could connect someone. It seems to run on small batteries. I'll take it to the room. Okay. A flashlight. This will be very helpful. I put the batteries in and take it with me. Now I'll be able to use the flashlight when I need it. Take a backpack. Backpack, backpack. Pick up the baseball bats. We'll leave that open. I am the Batman. I'm a Batman. How are we doing? How are we doing? Hey, where's the other guy? Wasn't he supposed to be here? I can't remember which person we put that in there. We do, Elena, right? And they don't even like each other. We good, Elena? Iker. What do you think is going to happen? I don't know, but we're going to defend ourselves. We've all seen what that thing did to Fabio in Marcos. Honestly, I don't think we have any chance of defending ourselves. Maybe that thing only attacks people who are alone. Both Marcos and Fabio were alone at the time of the attack. I think you're being too optimistic, but deep down, you know we're not getting out of here. I've always been very skeptical, but what the hell is happening? How is it possible that we're in this situation? I can't find any rational explanation. You're right. The truth is that this is beyond all of us. I don't know if being together will help. I don't know how to act. None of us know, but you decided to do something, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Elena. You're so goddamn nice compared to everybody else. The only other people that were nice are dead. Without you, this would have been much worse, I assure you. Thanks, Elena. Do you think I should talk to Felicia? Give it a try. She's calmer now. I'll try to talk to her. Felicia. Don't stare too close out the window. Hi, Felicia. How are you feeling? Hi, Iker. I'm still trying to process what I saw. You must think I'm a terrible assistant. I don't think that at all. I think it takes a lot of courage to process something so horrible. I believe you have more courage than many of my colleagues. Do you really think so? If we get out of this, maybe I'll join the police academy. And we could even be real partners, Iker. That would be nice. Now is the time to prove you've got what it takes to be a cop. Don't let fear get the best of you. We're going to do everything we can to get out of this situation. I know it's sudden, but you're the only one who's seen that thing. So any bit of information, no matter how small, would help me a lot. It's really hard to explain. That thing has a human shape, but it's not human. It has eyes, but no face. It knew I was there, watching it, but it didn't attack me. It's not an animal. It's like a character pulled straight from a horror movie. Do you think we can defend ourselves from it? Iker, if we're still alive, it's because that thing wants us to stay alive. I don't think we can hurt it. We'll find a way. You'll see. I have to go to the other room to make sure everyone's okay. No matter what, don't go outside. Iker, be careful. That thing makes a terrifying sound when it looks at you. It makes it echo inside your head. If you hear anything strange, please come back quickly. All right, Felicia. Thanks for telling me. I'll be careful. Felicia, you're in charge. Room 15. We good in here? I don't care if you're good. You good? Hey, Salvatore. Have you seen anything strange? Not for now. How are you? You shouldn't worry about me. Nothing's going to happen to me. You think so? Why? I have a theory that in the world, there are special people who stand out above others. People who are destined to be something important for humanity by birth. I'm not so sure about that. You're not sure because you're not one of those people, Iker. Something inside me tells me I'm special, unique, destined to do something great. I don't know how to explain it. He's so dead. I've always seen others as somewhat less important. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying others are inferior. I'm just saying their destiny isn't to change the world. That's not a bad thing. Wow, you're very sure of yourself. It's my way of facing life. I'm here to stand out from the rest. If you don't love yourself, who will? I think it's good to love yourself, but I also believe it's important to be humble and understand that we're all equal. We're not equal, Iker. Everyone's good at something. Some people are smarter, dumber, more athletic, sick, lazy, etc. These are traits that, in most cases, are defined by your genes. That's why I think each person could strengthen what they're best at, and I'm good at being a leader. I understand what you're saying, and you're somewhat right, but ego can distort your reality if you don't control it, making you believe things that aren't true. A good leader is someone who leads by example, works alongside their subordinates, treats them well, and stays on their level, not above them. I don't think so. To me, a leader has to be someone ruthless, who puts everyone in their place and teaches them where they stand. Not everyone can sit at their same table, because if they think they're like you, they'll try to crush you and take what you achieved. Well, let's try that, Salvatore. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna bash you over the head with this baseball bat. How about that for leadership, Salvador? Those are very difficult perspectives, but keep in mind that you'll always get back what you've given. So in difficult times, the people who stay by your side are the ones you treated well, not the others. It's been a nice conversation, but I need to get back to my room before it gets too late. Thanks for the conversation. It's hard to find people who can argue even a little. Shut the fuck up. I hope you die. Alright, we good? We good? Oh, we have to talk to Salvador and Nick. Okay, we have to talk to everybody. Hey, I do not want to talk to you, but here we go. Hi, Maria. How are you? How do you think I am? I feel like killing someone. Noted. I'll write that on my notebook. I know you're not serious, but don't you think you should be a bit more respectful? And why's that? I don't understand how we got into this situation. We're cut off from all civilization, out of contact, and with a killer lurking around. I understand, but complaining won't do any good. You're not going to tell me what I should do or say. I'm surrounded by idiots. You, ma'am, are the dumbest person here. All right? So if you want to see an idiot, get off your little ass, walk into the bathroom and look into the mirror, and you'll see the biggest one at this entire motel. Okay? At least everyone else is doing something. If it weren't for people like me, the world would be a worse place. I'm a member of an association that reports immoral content on TV and social media. You should be grateful? Who the fuck do you think you are? I don't care. And what do you consider immoral? Anything that's political, indoctrination. These hippies use movies and series to normalize. Yeah, you check out. Isn't your group doing the same thing? You're imposing your worldview on artists under the excuse that everything is indoctrination? I think imposing inclusion or fighting inclusion is equally harmful. Don't you think? In the end, both of you are pushing to make things change to what you think is right. Doesn't that destroy creativity too? Maria? Imposition is imposition, no matter who's doing it. If you don't like something, simply don't consume it. But forcing it to be how you want doesn't seem right to me, Maria. I don't give a... Maria, I hope that monster comes in here and rips your head off. And you know what? I'm going to open up the door to your lifeless body, and I'm going to laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Okay? Shut up, Maria. You were exactly who I thought you were. What are you gonna say now, huh? Have you seen anything? Nothing. It's too dark. And the rain doesn't help. How are you holding up? I have a trick to keep myself from worrying. It calms me down. Really? I'd like to know what it is, because I'm definitely feeling nervous. I think about women. Yes, that's it. Lots of women. Good grief, Nicholas. Can't you control yourself even at a time like this? Why should I? I just follow my nature. We're animals, and as animals, doing what's natural is the right thing. I get your point, but we live in a society where education is key. What would happen if we all behaved like animals and followed our most basic instincts, you dumbass? We'd be free. Would there be more violence? Yes. Would we live shorter lives? Yes. Would we lack the comforts we have? For sure. But I believe the more we act like humans and less like animals, the less free we are. The more freedom, the less security, and vice versa. Is that really living, or have we traded our freedom for a few more years? You and your wife are a bunch of fucking loony bins. I wouldn't know how to answer that. I think, yes, wild animals are freer. They don't have bills, mortgages, or protocols, but they also live under the constant threat of death, never knowing if they'll see the next day, facing cold, hunger, and fear all the time. You're right, but isn't that what living is about? We're built for that kind of life. And why is that? We're still living according to our design. It's true we don't live in caves anymore, but who decides what's natural and what's not? Where's the line? We're simply using the tools available to improve our lives and extend our existence. Isn't that the goal of life? That's a solid argument. I guess there are many ways to live, and they're all valid. Exactly. I'd love to keep talking, but I should head back to my room before it gets any later. You know what's not a good way to live, Nicholas? By hitting on every single girl you see while you're married and having very weird sexual assault vibes coming out of your mouth every single time you speak. That is not a way to live. Because you know what? That is how you end up in jail. I hope I don't talk to you tomorrow. I hope you, your wife, and weirdo over there who thinks that he's better than everybody else. I walk in here and you're all gone. And you know what? Like I told your wife, I'm gonna laugh. Peace out, morons. We're in there, we're in there, we're in there. Quick, hide in the bathroom. What's happening? You saw it, didn't you? Yes, there's no time. Hurry, hide. I'll blow out the candles. He's wearing a sheet. Seeing that thing, I just thought about turning off the lights and hiding. We didn't hear anything all night. I was in a state of shock. I didn't understand what I had just seen. Suddenly, it was a new day. We good? How we doing, Elena? I have to go see what happened. Stay here. We all know what happened. We all heard the banging and the screams. Being together in the same room didn't help at all. That thing passed right by our door, but it didn't attack us. Why? I think it simply chose to go after the others. Fair. That monster is base for that. There has to be something we can do. We know when it appears and when it looks what it looks like. I remember reading a book a few years ago about supernatural legends and myths. I don't know if it's stupid. It's not stupid. Right now, any information is very important. Do you remember anything from that book? I need to think. I'll try to write down everything I remember, though it's not much. Wouldn't it be better to try walking out of here? It's impossible. We're too far from everything. Besides, it's been pouring for days. Everything must be muddy and flooded. I'm going out to see what happened. It's the ghosts of Sunday's dirty laundry. Awesome. Guess you weren't so lucky, bruh. Giving me a hand. Alright, let's see. It has a key hanging. That's Nicholas, right? Deserved. No, I think this is the better than you guy. That's Nicholas. That's the horny guy. Which, honestly... yeah. This is Salvatore. He was dragged into his own car. As he dragged him, he cut off his limbs. Okay. This next guy lost to the beam, yeah. And this guy, not as important as he thought he was, huh? Hate to see it. Cockiness got you nowhere. Search and heat. There is a strange symbol painted on the ground. What does it mean? I have to write it down in my notebook. It's like a sun? It's like a sun with swirls in it? How you doing, Dev? Go to the pantry and take an empty basket and fill it with food. Okay. Let's look at my notebook. Right, he has the strength, okay. Leaf scratches every time it attacks. Maybe it has claws. It never attacks during the day. Maybe the light bothers him. Use a cloth that covers the entire body except the face. Can control any energy, such as fire or electricity. He doesn't seem to have a body. Levitate. His eyes emit light. He painted a sun. Alright. She has no head. It looks like she has a head. It looks like it's smashed into the carpet. Like, that's her face right there. Well, I mean, we're running out of people, honestly. That was really good setup. They put every single asshole in the same room, so it could be an asshole murder streak. What storytelling? Hey guys, they're dead. The assholes are dead. Sound of interference. Is that the phone ringing? Yes, it's the phone. Hello, is anyone there? There's interference. Can anyone hear me? Best part of the game so far. Hello, we're here. Hello, there's too much interference. Listen, we need help. We're trapped at the Holiday Motel. Did I hear Holiday Motel? That can't be. Interference. Hello, I think the call got cut off. How is it possible for that phone to work? It must have some battery left, but it only receives calls. Maybe they're looking for us? It's possible, but we need another plan. We can't just wait to be rescued. Besides, if we get rescued, how would we explain what happened here? We'd become murder suspects. True. Yes, but they wouldn't be able to prove it was us. We'd better keep thinking of ways to survive. I'm going to write down everything I remember from the book I read. Maybe we'll find something useful. Perfect. For now, that's all we can do. Iker, Elena, and Felicia know that they could be the next victims. They know that the killer attacks at night, so they have little time to think of a plan a few hours later. Now's not the time. If we do that, we're no better than the guy on the pole, alright? Iker, I've written down everything I remember. Great. Is there anything useful? Yes, according to the book I read, a supernatural being can be trapped and sent back to hell. But before setting a trap, we need to know what type of demon or ghost it is. And how are we supposed to figure that out? Iker, you've been noting down the characteristics of that being in your notebook, right? Yes, I have some notes. Your notes can help us, but also try to remember things you may have seen but didn't write down. I'll ask you some basic questions, and based on your answers, we'll determine what type of supernatural being it is, so we can trap it. And what happens if we're wrong? I think we all know what will happen. Iker, I'll tell you the questions. Write them down, so it'll be easier to figure out what kind of trap we need to set. In order to make a trap, first you need to know what type of spirit the murder is. You have answer the questions that Felicia has asked you. These questions are in your notebook. You have some clues written down, but you will also need to remember some things. You can go through the stage again to remember some things. It levitates. Does it leave a trace? Scratches of some kind. Can it kill? Obviously. Does it attack groups? Yes. What is it body like? Sure, Blue. What is the body like? It's human-like, right? It never attacks during the day. Maybe the light bothers him. It uses a cloth that covers the entire body except the face. We'll come back to that one. Does it emit light from the eyes? Does he draw symbols? The sun. Sun or the moon? It was definitely the sun. Can it change the weather? I'm assuming rain. So now it's down to what is the body like? It's either human-like or head only, no body, but that was never established that it was head only, no body. It just says that it uses a cloth that covers the entire body except for the face. Oh, he doesn't seem to have a body. Levitate. Okay, I see it down here. The sun was covering it. Head only, no body. Conclusion. Type. Noboru. You may be bothered by a bright light. If he sees himself in a mirror, he will be trapped for a second. We have to break the mirror quickly. Locked in. Talk to Felicia. Felicia, I've answered all the questions. Check them over. Alright, from what I see, the spirit is a Noboru, a malevolent being from northern Iberian mythology. Can we do anything to stop it? Yes, we can try to trap it in the mirror, and then break it, so it gets trapped and returns to its world. And how are we supposed to do that? We need to make it see itself to trap it. Any ideas? I understand that this monster will be clever and won't be easily fooled. As soon as it sees we've set up a mirror, it'll smash it. I have an idea. We can place the mirror on the floor, tied to a rope, so it won't see it when it comes for us. Once it's near the mirror, Iker, you shine the flashlight directly at it to blind it. At that moment, we raise the mirror in front of it, so when it opens its eyes, it'll see itself. Then we break the mirror. That sounds like a good plan. It's a great idea, but I'm sure it'll work. All right, I'll be the bait. As soon as it enters, I'll shine the light and then lift the mirror. If something happens to me, you two will have to break the mirror. Got it? Got it. I'm going to find a mirror. It has to be bigger than the ones we have in the bathrooms. Find a large mirror that is not broken. Look in the office rooms. The office, room 2 and 15. Okay. It's broken. How we doing? You doing good? Yeah? Cool. Don't care. All right, let's see here. Oh, got it. He will... It's a she. But she wasn't a very good person, so I'm not exactly crying tears over here. Where am I at? Oh, there we go. Got it! Sound of the interference. Hello. Hello, we're here. This is unbelievable. Are you really in the area of the Holiday Motel? Yes, please, we need help. You shouldn't have gone near that area. Since the collapse, it's been extremely dangerous. We're in the motel, in the rooms. There hasn't been any collapse. Can you send help? Is this a joke? The area of the old Holiday Motel was literally swallowed by the ground. Nothing was left, just a massive hole. 8 people disappeared. There are plenty of warnings to keep people away. Why don't you listen to them? Is now a good time for a lecture? How you doing, Marquise? That's impossible. We're here in the hotel, and nothing has collapsed. Please, we really need help. I'm currently passing by a few kilometers from where the Holiday Motel used to be, and all I see is a giant hole. You shouldn't joke about this. What is he talking about? We're here. We're alive. It's no joke. You should have some respect. When the incident happened, I lost a good friend. His name was Marcos. Don't waste my time anymore. Goodbye. Wait. What was he talking about? Could this be a joke? I don't know what to think anymore. A few days ago, I didn't even believe in the supernatural. What if he's telling the truth? What is happening? This is worse than a nightmare. We all agree that what's happening is very strange, but right now, all we can do is try to stop that monster before it kills us. You're right. What's important now is sticking to the plan. Let's get the trap ready. Iker, Elena, and Felicia feel strange by the conversation through the walkie-talkie. Still, the only option left is to try to catch the spirit. They set up the trap and wait until it is night, so that the spirit attacks them. Have faith, Blue. Is everything ready? What do we do? What do we do? Lock yourselves in the bathroom. It wouldn't help if we were all here. And what if it doesn't work? It will work, I'm sure. If I die before I can break the mirror, one of you will have to do it. I'll do it. Don't worry. All right. I need to get its attention. If I stay here, it might notice the trap. It's better if I go out to lure it. If I don't make it back to the room in time, you know what you have to do. Be careful, Iker. Show yourself. But don't show yourself too hard. Hello? Wouldn't he eventually come to us? I hit the wrong button. Gotcha! Iker manages to lure the monster into the trap. The light seems to affect him, and he manages to lift the mirror so that the monster can see its reflection. Unfortunately, Iker loses consciousness before he can break the mirror. What do you mean he lost consciousness? Finally, you're awake. We were worried. What happened? Don't you remember anything? I remember shining the flashlight at that thing and then holding the mirror up to the ghost. After that, nothing. When you held the mirror up, that monster screamed. It looked like it was in pain. It deserved it. What happened next? There was a bright flash, and then the monster disappeared. I quickly grabbed the baseball bat and smashed the mirror. So it worked. We killed it. It seems so. As soon as that thing disappeared, the weather started improving. It's barely raining now. Also, some vehicles are started to work again. Really? What about mobile phones? No, all the electronics are still fried, and there's no electricity. That's odd. Everything should work now. Why only some cars? After everything we've been through? That's the least strange thing to me. We need to leave as soon as possible. Yeah, we should go now. Where's Felicia? She said she needed to step out of the room for a moment? Is she okay? I don't know what to tell you. I think she's dealing with some serious post-traumatic stress. You should talk to her. I'll go find her. Alright, I'll wait by your car. Okay. Ha. Okay. Yeah, I have to sift through all the dead bodies to find out where she is. You in here? Alright, but that'd be a terrible place for you, but... I don't blame you. Did you kick her a few times while you were in here? Felicia, you shouldn't... Come on, we have to leave. I didn't think this moment would come. We're very lucky. No one's going to believe us. How are we going to explain what happened here? It won't be easy, but we don't have a choice. I don't know if I can get over this. It's too much for me. I've seen many deaths in my life. It's the bad part of my job. You have to learn to accept that it's part of life. Have you gotten used to seeing dead people? In a way, yes, but it always affects me. We can't leave them here. Why not? And we won't. We'll come back for them. But for now, we have to leave. Alright, let's go. Where's my keys at? Oh, right here. Oh. Is this me? Scientific community cannot explain it. The science is unable to explain what has happened in this area, where the Holiday Motel used to be. The families of 8 missing people pressure the government to provide explanations. Where the Holiday Motel used to be, there is now an immense crater. Scientists from all over the world have traveled to the area to try to explain what happened. After months of work, no one has been able to find a credible explanation. For its part, the government is unable to give a logical explanation, which has led people to create kinds of conspiracy theories, from aliens to biblical signs. The whole world is paying attention to this phenomenon, still unexplained. In recent interviews, the survivors tell of the horror they experienced inside the so-called anomaly. In their story, they tell how the other missing people were brutally murdered by a ghost who appeared at night, and how they finished him off. All of them have had to receive psychological assistance, especially Felicia Hamill, who is the youngest survivor and suffers from severe post-traumatic stress. The entire world has its eyes fixed on the anomaly. Iker, Carmona, Elena, Bilches, and Felicia Hamill are the three survivors of the Holiday Motel. Once again, the scientific community is baffled. Talisha Danka, one of the world's leading physicists, said, "They have appeared out of nowhere. This goes against everything we already knew." And 3 survivors appeared out of nowhere in a car months after the Holiday Motel disappeared. They are currently undergoing tests. You do, Haas, but why don't you stay inside instead? Also, I don't think Tova's here. I thought it was a macabre joke. Javier Vasquez tells us how he was able to talk to the survivors from outside the anomaly. I thought it was a joke. I lost a friend at the Holiday Hotel. No one can explain how Javier was able to contact the satellite phone of his friends, Marcos Bueno, which have disappeared in the incident. Survivors confirmed that they were able to speak with him, although with interference. Scientists continue investigating. But that was Detective Rainy Night. Listen, that was a banger. All right, that was a banger. You know, the right people died. They did. You know what I mean? That makes me a bad person, is what it is. Except for Marcos and Fabio. Everyone else, assholes. But that was Detective Rainy Night. I really enjoyed that one. There are older ones. I don't know if that like their connected universe or whatever starts at this one, or if it goes back to the old one. The old one didn't have very good reviews on Steam, but that doesn't necessarily mean much. You never know with people. This one was really, really good, so I look forward to seeing what the next game in the series is. Maybe we'll check some out of the older ones. Maybe we won't. We'll see. But I really like this one, and I can't wait to see more. So yes, W game.